And he didn't have a right to do it.
We'd like to introduce the tournament. A senior, number 10, Travis. Great. Please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Brunswick High School Sports Network. I am Ethan Patterson here with Kosinski, Zach Wintle, Brady Marzakis, and Brandon Ware on the camera. Unfortunately, our scoreboard is not working due to some classic Brunswick High School connectivity issues. So we are live on YouTube without a scoreboard today. We'll try to give you frequent updates on that. This matchup between the Brunswick Dragons with the visiting Biddeford Tigers. Searles is going to win that back for the Tigers. Here's Edgerton. Edgerton guarded by Gray there, number 3. Edgerton's going to take that one in. Good block there by Gray to start the game.
Out of bounds, it'll remain Biddeford ball on Dragons' end here.
Plenty of arms getting in the way of that layup there as Edgerton's going to inbound here. And he is going to find Leverrier. Leverrier laying that one off for Sylvain. Shaw's going to tip that one out. Some strong defense here to start for the Dragons. Sylvain into Leverrier. 23 on 23, that's McGrath. Back out to Edgerton. Edgerton's going to find the other side of the court there. Sylvain looking in the middle.
We're going to jump ball, Dragons ball going down. I believe that was Gray that got on top of that one. Wrapped it up. Since the Biddeford Tigers won the tip, it will be Dragons possession to start here.
Strong defense there by the Dragons, holding the Tigers to 0 as Lay's going to collect it here at the top of the arc. He'll lay that one off from McGrath. McGrath to Gray. Gray finding Shaw. He's going to bounce that one in for Lay once again. Garrish in the paint. And he's going to put that one up and over LaVerriere. 2-0 Dragons here, a minute into this game.
Beautiful entry pass from Lay there. He went with the up fake and then threw it in low.
Here's Edgerton driving in, and he's going to lay that one off the glass, and that's going to be too strong, falling off into the hands of McGrath. McGrath with some speed into the front court here for the Dragons. Shaw driving into the paint, uncontested, got an arm there. He's going to put that one in. 4-0 Dragons.
Strong start here from Brunswick. 2 quick buckets and tight defense.
Tough defense there by Shaw, as Sirois for the Tigers is going to hold the ball. He's got arms all around him. That's going to be deflected out of bounds by Gray. Dragons continue their run of some strong defense to start the game here. 1 minute and 33 seconds into this game.
If I'm the Dragons, I'm very happy with the start. If they can continue this, they'll win by a lot of points.
That is true. Inbound floated up is going to be stolen there by Shaw. Over to McGrath. Shaw's going to put that one up, and that's going to be in. 4 points here for Shaw. 6-0 lead for the Dragons here, just a few minutes into the game. Biddeford looking for a response, not able to get much going here on offense.
Great pass fake there from Shaw.
Edgerton, he's going to float that one in. Sylvain from the free throw line, too short. Garris is going to collect that one. Great rebounder here for the Dragons. Here's Gray. It's going to be a charge there, taken by Edgerton.
That was not a good call. His feet were still moving. That's a terrible call.
Zach Wintle not happy with that call, as the Tigers are going to recollect here, taking their time heading into the front court.
Just to clarify, folks, I'm here for color commentary, and Zach is here for very colorful commentary.
That is true. Here's Searles. Searles to Sylvain. Sylvain's going to take that one in. He's going to put that one up. No good. Bunch of Dragons wobbling that one here. They're going to come away with it. Steal rebound here, I think, is going to go to McGrath, as he's got some time up top. Over to Garrish, guarded by Searles. He's going to find Lay. Lay back and forth. He's going to try to take that one into the paint. Over to Garrish. Garrish is going to float that one up off the front of the rim. Too short. Edgerton's going to throw that one up to a spinning Sylvain. He'll keep that one in, though. Back and forth, back to Edgerton. Edgerton is going to make some contact here on Shaw. Shaw's going to take a charge.
That is something Bishaw really thrives in, taking the charge. Drawing the offensive foul. That's something Bishaw has shown in this year.
Some great defense, highlighted by a good charge take there by Shaw. Still 6-0, 5:13 remaining in the first quarter. Here's McGrath with some pressure from Edgerton. Over to Gray. Gray scanning. He's going to float that one to McGrath. Bit high, but McGrath is able to collect it. McGrath is going to bounce that to no one. That's going to fall out of bounds. Tiger ball. Expect this to be a pretty close matchup, Cavs. These guys are right next to each other in the standings. Brunswick at 6, Biddeford at 7. Should be a close game. Brunswick 7-7, Biddeford 8-6. Here's Edgerton. He's going to bounce that one in for Searles. Searles guarded by Lay. Good defense there. Steal there from McGrath. He's going to poke it over to Lay. And here's Gray. Gray's going to float that in one to an open McGrath. And he's going to put that one in. 8-0 start here for the Dragons. 3:30 into the first quarter.
The Dragons are roaring here. This is a perfect start.
Exactly what they want to do here out of the gate. Strong defense. Defense leads to offense. 30-second timeout here is going to be called for Biddeford. Hoping to regroup, make a new plan, and come back out and try to get some points here.
Searles versus Gary.
Big matchup to note here tonight is the two big men, Julius Searles and Trevor Garrish. Garrish for the Dragons has about 130 points on the season, second on the team to Brendan Shaw. Garrish, a strong body in the paint, coming in at 6'5". He'll go against the 6'4" Searles tonight. Leverrier is going to throw that one into Searles as Owen Quinn comes into the game for the Dragons. Here's Searles. There's his man Garish. That's going to be stolen there by Lay. Pass went right to him, and Garish driving in. He's going to flip that one out to Shaw. Shaw's going to try to penetrate there. No good. Garish is going to collect it, and it's going to be a defensive foul there.
Yeah,
on Searles.
Ethan, quite a play there. I mean, Bishaw was trapped under a couple of Biddeford players for a while there. I'm not completely familiar with the rules, but there's got to be a foul in there somewhere.
Yeah, enough going on that the refs had to call one there. They're going to call it on 33 Searles. Expecting a physical game from Searles and Garish tonight, as Shaw's going to look for Quinn in the paint. It's going to be deflected out of bounds by Owen Sylvain, I believe, for the Tigers.
Yeah, it appears freshman Owen Quinn is checked into the game to counter the substitution of Kelly O'Gwyn into the game for Biddeford.
O'Gwyn, number 14 there. Guarded by Quinn. Here's Sylvain receiving the inbound. Tough defense there from Lay, and that ball's going to dribble to the sideline. Gathered, though, before it can go out of bounds. Bobbled once again. Sylvain's struggling to hold on to the ball here. He's going to take that one into the paint. Lay's going to be, or Gray's there. He's going to prevent that one, and looks like Sylvain's going to head to the line for a couple free throws.
I believe it's a foul on Lay there. It was an attempted block from behind. Looks like he just caught him on the side of the shoulder, maybe the side of the head.
Tough defense from the Dragons, as Sylvain is going to try to put in the first points of the night here for the Tigers. And that'll make it 8-1, 3:50 remaining in this first quarter. Again, sorry for the lack of scoreboard. We're going to blame that one on the BSD poor connection. Let's try to keep you updated on the score and the time throughout the game here. Second shot for Sylvain's going to miss, and here's Shaw in the paint on Searles. He's going to put that one over him. Searles had some height on him, but Shaw over to get that one over. Here's Edgerton in the front court. He's going to take a long three. That's going to come off the front of the rim. Gray collecting that in front of Sylvain.
I believe that was the first three shot this game.
First three and unsuccessful, as Lay's going to float that one in for Garish. Sylvain flying in behind. He's going to hit the floor hard. Good to see him get up there. 12-1 lead here for the Dragons. Here is Kelly O'Gwyn. He's going to dance around Quinn, and here's a three from Sylvain. That's going to come in. Here's Shaw taking his time. Quinn, he's going to get grabbed there by Sylvain. Good call there by the refs. That'll be Sylvain's first foul of the night. Cummings going to come in here to replace Rylan Lay. Cummings, one of the two seniors on this Brunswick team, along with Trevor Garish. Quinn's going to get that one into Shaw for a quick three. Too strong. That's not going to get anything there. Searles is going to lead the charge here. He's going to pass that one up to Sylvain. Sylvain is going to take a long three again here. That's the one that's going to be off, unlike the other one. Oh, and Quinn for the Dragons able to regather that. And here's Garish. Garish is going to bounce that one back to Quinn. Guarded there by O'Gwyn. O'Gwyn didn't think he touched that one, but that'll remain Dragon ball.
I believe we have a first-hand quote here. No, I did not touch that, from Kelly O'Gwyn.
Ref certainly didn't agree, as Quinn's going to inbound here to Shaw. Shaw's going to find Gray. Gray with a little bit of time here. Cummings, his first touch of the game here. He's going to float that one off the backboard. Garish tried to get a rebound there, but he's going to tip that one over to O'Gwyn. O'Gwyn here from the top. O'Gwyn taking his time, tried for a three there, but Shaw was there. And Gray's going to seal that one at the top of the arc, falling. And no call on the play. Gray was all over the floor there.
Not the prettiest play, but he definitely gave a lot of effort there.
Good steal there. Some continuing theme of some strong defense as the score is 12-4 Dragons. 1:46 remaining in this first quarter. Again, covered by Quinn. He's going to float that one over to Sylvain. Sylvain trying to get around McGrath. He's going to back into the corner here. Scanning. He's going to find Yaba. Yaba's pass is going to go through the hands of Landon Sirois. Yaba seems to want Tiger ball there, but that clearly went off the hands of Sirois. Dragons are going to inbound the ball here.
Changes made all around. Freshman Lennox Moore into the game for Brunswick High School.
He'll take out number 33, Trevor Garish. Smaller team out here for the Dragons is Shaw's going to take that one into the paint. It's going to come off the front of the rim here as O'Ginn is going to take this one into the front court for the Tigers. Here is Dorr. O'Ginn. O'Ginn taking charge here for the Tigers the last couple of minutes. He's going to put that one off the leg of Moore. Here's O'Ginn with the inbound. Floating that one up for Yaba. And here's Tyler Mills getting that one his first touch of the game from the top of the court here. Yaba. Yaba long range two here. That's too strong. That's going to fall off. And Quinn is there to recollect that. 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. McGrath finding a seam. He's going to take a mid-range two, and that's going to fall in 14-4. First points of the game here for McGrath. Here's Ernie Dorr, guarded by Cummings. Cummings is going to take a foul there.
I think we need to take a second to look at the age of this Biddeford team. With all seniors but 3 players. There's 2 juniors and 1 sophomore on this team.
That's a good point. Definitely a senior team here for the Tigers, unlike the Dragons, full of juniors and sophomores. Here's O'Ginn falling into the paint. He's going to kick that one out to Yaba. Yaba's going to find Tyler Mills. Tyler Mills into the paint. He'll kick that one out to O'Ginn. O'Ginn's going to travel there. Defense there by Quinn. 17 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Shaw taking his time, trying to kill some clock. 10 seconds left. Shaw driving in. He's going to kick that one out to Cummings. 5 seconds remaining. Cummings driving in. That ball is grabbed. We got 1.4 seconds left. Jump ball here.
W call by the referees on that one.
Possession arrow is in favor of the Tigers. 1.4 seconds left. Not a lot of time to make something happen. They're going to float that one to O'Ginn. O'Gwinn's going to take a long one. That's going to hit the classic batting cage here in the Brunswick High School Gymnasium. And 14-4 is the score. Dragons in favor there after 1 quarter.
First quarter, there was definitely characterized by strong defense and inside takes. I think we only saw 1 3-point shot in the air that whole quarter, Robbie. Apologies, Ethan, not Robbie.
Again, Robbie, a legendary member of BHSN. He is away tonight. He will be back tomorrow and Thursday for a couple more hockey and basketball games.
Stat leaders for the quarter here for the Brunswick Dragons. 6 points for Brendan Shaw, 2 rebounds for Owen Quinn, 2 steals for Rylan Lay. No turnovers from the Dragons quite yet. On the Biddeford end of things, Sylvain with their 4 points.
Big change from the start of the season, Kaz. Dragons, a big turnover team early. They had a skid there in the middle of the season on a 3-game winning streak now. Able to turn things around.
Yeah, it seems like they're able to string a few things together here. Maybe they get a couple more wins, and we're looking at a strong playoff spot.
Garish and McGrath also adding 4 points to the Dragon tally that quarter. Gray, who had 19 points in their last game against Westbrook the other day, still silent tonight. Lay back onto the court here for the Dragons. As is Julius Searles back on his guy, Trevor Garish. Here's Shaw. Shaw guarded by O'Ginn now. He's going going to try to look for Garish. Garish is going to throw that one back in off of Searles. Tiger's going to recollect that one here. Here's Sylvain. Sylvain's going to find Edgerton. Edgerton back to Sylvain. Swing around the top of the arc here. He's going to take that one in, kick it out to Searles, over to O'Ginn. O'Ginn guarded by McGrath. Taking his time, looking for options here. It's going to be 23 LeBarriere for a push.
Yeah, that sounds right, Ethan.
Didn't see that. That was off the ball there, as Gray's going to inbound here to Shaw for the Dragons.
Apologies, that'll be a charge on number 23. Off-ball charge, maybe he was trying to get around a screen or something. One of our guys had their feet set and just plowed through him.
Hate to see it. Here's Shaw. Shaw into the front court. He's going to lay that one off for Gray. Gray taking his time. Sylvain trying to whack it away. He's got McGrath. McGrath has some space. He'll find Shaw. Shaw scanning is going to get Garish. Garish on Searles. Trying to get that one into the paint. And he's going to be whacked in the arm there.
Yeah, on the arm foul on Travis Edgerton of Biddeford.
Edgerton getting some big minutes here for the Tigers. McGrath is going to throw that one in over him, over to Shaw. Shaw is going to find number 21, Rylan Lay, a sophomore for the Dragons. Over to Gray. Gray trying to get through Sylvain. He can't. Shaw with a corner three, well short. Shaw 0 for 2 from 3 tonight.
And the ref 0 for 1 on that one. That was definitely not on the arm foul.
Here's Edgerton. This is Sylvain. Sylvain over to Yaba. Yaba's going to take a long two. That's going to fall in. 14-6. First points of this second quarter here. 6:30 remaining. It's going to be Searles there on the 2, not Yaba. As Shaw's going to float this one over for Gray. Gray's going to rifle that one right back. He's going to bounce that one in for Lay. Lay around Searles off the front of the rim. Had an open layup. And Garish is going to collect the rebound there. And he's going to put that one in. That'll be 6 points for Garish on the night, tied with Shaw. O'Gwyn over to Searles. Searles, a big man, spending a lot of time out near the arc, as a long three here is going to fall in for O'Gwyn as he stares down the student section. Score still 16-9 Dragons. Shaw's going to be tripped up there. And Biddeford's going to get a steal. Edgerton's going to float that one in. Off an assist from Sylvain.
Wow, Edgerton getting up and making the play there.
Here's Gray. A lot of float passes up top for the Dragons. And there's another one. Garish is going to have another one. There's an assist from Shaw. 8 points here for Garish.
Trevor Garish has been operating a farm inside the paint today, and if that continues, that will spell certain doom for these Biddeford Tigers.
Searles not able to combat Garish's size. There's another three from O'Ginn's favorite spot in the court. That's not going to fall, though. 18-11, 5 minutes remaining in this second quarter. Here is McGrath. Cross court to Lay, into the corner for Gray. Garish faking out to Gray. He's going to take that one in, and that's going to be up and just off the back of the rim, bouncing out for Searles as Edgerton's going to regain it. He'll find Sylvain. Sylvain going to kick it out to Edgerton for a long three. Interesting form there from Edgerton, and that's not going to go in.
Almost looks painful.
Here's Gray. Gray into the paint. Some contact there, but no call. Edgerton's going to bounce that one in for Searles. Searles is going to find Sylvain. Sylvain open for a corner three, looking too strong, and it is. That one's going to bounce out off of Shaw.
Into the game here, Landon Sirois for Biddeford.
There we go, third time's a charm there. Number 12, Landon Sirois, saw a little bit of time in the first quarter. O'Ginn. Backing up to half court, and he will bring that ball right in. Searles faking the long three. He's going to take a mid-range two instead. No good. Gray's got the rebound there, and he'll find Quinn again back in for the Dragons. It's tough defense there from Edgerton. He's going to whiff on that one and get Quinn, it looks like, for a foul.
That is Edgerton's third foul of the game. We can only assume the number 11, Ernie Dorr, is in for him here, and yes, he is.
Early in this game, still 3:57 remaining in the second quarter, and already a little bit of foul trouble for Edgerton. Again, a guy who's gotten a lot of minutes here for the Tigers. Here's Gray, over to McGrath in the corner. He's going to bounce that one in for Garish. Garish is going to spin both ways, and that's going to be blocked out of bounds off of Searles. Dragon ball.
18-11 here in favor of the Dragons.
3:44 remaining. Here's Quinn, the pass from Garish. Quinn's going to try to find that one, but that's going to be tipped out to Lay in the corner. Guarded by Sirois. Lay behind the back. He's going to hit that one out for Quinn. Quinn back to Lay. Sophomore connection here over to Gray. Here's McGrath, another sophomore for three. That's going to fall in. First three of the night here for the Dragons. And Quinn, a freshman for the Dragons, not a sophomore, by mistake. Here's Dorr, going to give that one out to Searles. Sylvain, back to O'Gwyn. Deep three there is going to fall in. That's Ernie Dorr. Tigers made a couple of threes from that part of the court tonight, closing the gap 21-14, still in favor of the Dragons. 2:45 remaining in this second quarter. Lay's got an open three. He won't go for it. Here's McGrath for another one, and that's going to bounce just off. Lay's there for the rebound. That's going to fall in. 23-14 here. Dragons take a commanding lead back as time ticks off the clock in the second quarter. Here's Sylvain. Sylvain around Lay. He's going to float that one up, and we're going to have a foul here.
Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. I don't know what that was.
It's like a foul on Lay here. Sylvain is going to head to the line.
That is Lay's second foul. One more three is where you kind of want to start being careful, and I think he's going to have to watch out for that. He's an important player to this team, and we'd like to have him for the fourth quarter of this game.
Sylvain now 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Again, made the first point of the game for the Tigers. A couple of substitutions coming in here for the Dragons. Lennox Moore, number 32, a freshman. Alan Swain, number 30. Seeing their first minutes of the game here. Here's Shaw. McGrath into Moore. Moore's going to find Swain. Over to Shaw. Here's Moore from the free throw line. He's going to bounce that one in and out to Gray. Gray's going to take a three. That's going to bounce up and off and over to Searles. And O'Gwyn's going to try to find Sylvain quick, and a long three here for Ernie Dorr. Had one earlier. This one isn't as successful. Searles is going to huck that one over to the corner for Yaba. That's going to fall off. And the rebound gathered there by Searles, and he's going to put that one in for two.
Dragons are definitely feeling Trevor Garish not being on the floor on that play.
Garish been out for a few minutes here. Bit of an incident off the side of the court as Ernie Dorr dived off and jumped onto the lap of a few spectators there.
It seems he hit the bleachers, but that is not a good area to fall in, as we do have some people over there.
Here's Ernie Dorr. Out to Searles. Searles is going to fake the long two. Float that one in is Yaba. Regathered there by Swain. Here's Gray. 1 minute remaining in the second quarter. Moore into Gray. Strong body there from Sylvain is going to knock the ball out of the hands of Gray, as that ball is going to be poked away by McGrath. Moore regaining it here. He's going to be guarded by Searles in place of Garish, who is now looking to come in. Moore. He's going to take that one around Dorr, and he's going to have his first points of the day. 30 seconds left. Tipped away by Gray. Tigers going to keep the ball here as Garish is going to come in for McGrath. 28.6 remaining, 25-17 in favor of the Dragons. Floated back for O'Gwyn, stolen by Shaw. He's going to put that one off the glass, but not strong enough. And there's going to be a foul here on Logan Gray, number 3 for the Dragons.
That was a great steal from B. Shaw. That's what I got to say about that.
Second foul of the game here for Gray. He's going to come out. Incoming is McGrath. Here's O'Gin. 14 seconds remaining. Behind the back. Tough screen there. Contact made on Shaw, no call. That one's going to be just off. And Sylvain is going to take a foul off the ball. Second time tonight that has happened. .9 remaining.
Dragons hold an 8-point lead with the score sitting at 25-17.
McGrath into Shaw. Time ticking here. 4 seconds. He's got guys on him. That's going to be stolen there. Long shot taken. There is just off the backboard and the front of the rim. 25-17 heading into the half. Good start there for the Dragons.
I'm gonna do my shotgun, bro.
Welcome back, everyone. We're going to start off with some stat leaders here for you tonight. Leading us in points will be Trevor Garish. Rebounds, we have a four-way tie with 2 between Trevor Garish, Owen Quinn, Owen McGrath, and Logan Gray. As for steals, Ryan Lay remains our leader with 2. Still no turnovers from your Brunswick Dragons. That's probably not true, but that's what we think.
All right, we also want to take a quick look at the playoff picture here. Again, mentioned earlier, Brunswick's coming in at 6 right now, Biddeford at 7. Top 8 teams will make playoffs. Both teams seem to have a, well, it should be close coming in on the final stretch. 8 seed Freiburg is 7-7, same as the Dragons. Dragons have some chances to get some points coming up. They have Greeley, who is currently ranked 3rd, and again, Biddeford will get them some points tonight if they can get a W here. Here we are to begin this second half. Here's Edgerton, again with 3 fouls. Sylvain, his drive rejected by Lay. Edgerton's going to float that one up and over, and he's going to get his own rebound and get some points to start here for the Tigers.
That was good.
Indeed it was. Here's McGrath spinning around. He'll find Lay. Lay tries to get that one over to McGrath, but that's going to be rejected there and put out of bounds by Landon Sirois. Here's Shaw. Gray's got an open 3. He's going to take that one, and it's going to bounce up and over. No good. Searle's getting the rebound here for the Tigers. Sirois over to Edgerton. Sylvain. O'Gwyn for a corner 3. That's going to fall in. Strong start here. 5-0 lead here for the Tigers.
I believe that is O'Gwyn's 3rd 3 of the game.
Lay going to try to respond here, and that's off the front of the rim. Garish able to collect the rebound, his 3rd of the night. Gray's 3 is a bit short. As McGrath makes a good save there, he'll throw that one off of number 10, Edgerton, for the Tigers.
The 3 ball has definitely not been big for the Dragons. I think we've seen 1, maybe 2 fall. And most of the Brunswick Dragons points have come from inside. And that's, whatever works, works. Sometimes you see the Dragons tossing them like it's, taking candy from a baby. I don't know.
Here's Gray out to Shaw. Shaw's going to take another 3. That one's off once again. And Sylvain is open for a layup here, and he's going to put that one in around Shaw. Timeout here by Coach Clark, 25-24, just a minute and 30 into this 3rd quarter here. Dragons hoping to regroup, not the way they wanted to start this second half. All right, Kaz, we got to address the elephant in the room. Snow is on the forecast tomorrow morning, right? My weather app says it's going to end at 9:30, 4 to 5 inches. Do you think we'll have a delay?
Ethan, not only do I think we will have a delay, I think that we will not be coming to 71 Dragon Drive tomorrow. I'm predicting no school. 4 to 5 inches is a lot of snow. And ending at 9:30 does, in your mind, you're like, oh, 9:30, that's when we come in from a delay. Wrong. What we need to be accounting for here is how long does it take the plow trucks to plow all the snow out of the roads so that the buses don't crash and burn. And
that is true. Buses are not built for the snow.
No. They're also not built for crashing and burning. That's the whole point of it. So
that would certainly not be ideal here. Again, we are all hoping for some sort of delay or snow day here at BHSN. As Lay's going to carry the ball into the front court here for the Dragons. He's going to fake that one to Shaw. Still looking for him. He's going to find him eventually. Garish bouncing that one in for Gray. Gray is wide open. That's going to come right out of his fingertips. He'd like to have that one back.
Yeah, and had Gray managed to fully recover that ball, it would have been a travel. So, stepped out of bounds, Biddeford ball coming down.
Yeah, that ball slipped out of his fingertips, up and over the rim, and then fell out of bounds. Here is the Tigers. Sirois over to O'Gwyn. Searles. That's going to bounce out of bounds. Garish did not touch that. Strong defense there from the big man. Gray's going to inbound here. A couple of options here. He chooses Shaw, and Shaw's going to give it right back to Gray. Gray into the arc. He'll kick that one out for McGrath over to Lay. Lay's going to find Gray. That one is once again off the fingertips of Gray. Again, no points tonight for Gray. Like I mentioned earlier, he did have 19 the other night against Westbrook. Again, Westbrook sitting in last place in the standings in Class A South. Here's O'Gwyn. He'll find Edgerton at the top of the arc, and he's going to take that one in. Step back over Shaw. It's going to fall off, and Garris is going to wrestle that one away from Searles.
Trevor showing the strength of a football player there, just tearing that ball out.
Again, Trevor, a Colby College commit for football next year, and he's going to add more. That'll be 10 points for Trevor Garrish on the night. Shout out Owen McGrath for a strong play there. Ended up on the floor there, clearing the way for Garrish. Sylvain over to O'Gwyn. O'Gwyn, a very shifty player, Kaz. He's going to take that one into the paint. A little too shifty there. Edgerton wasn't expecting it. Sylvain's going to regain it here at the top of the arc. He's going to try his own move into the paint. Good block there by McGrath. Garrish going to get another rebound. Garrish spinning around. Searles. Looks like there's going to be a foul there on Searles.
Will not be a shooting foul. It'll just be on the floor. Dragons inbound here. See what they drop.
Shaw has McGrath in front, but that's poked away. Lay's going to fall down and regain that one. Garrish had some space on the three there, but don't expect to see him make that shot. Shaw faking a two. Give and go from Garrish, and that ball is swatted away. Shaw's going to go for a corner three. No good as Garrish falls to the ground. Here's Edgerton. He's got Sylvain backdoor. He's going to kick that one out for Sirois instead. That one's going to be just off, and Shaw's going to get the rebound here.
27-24 in favor of the Dragons here. About 4 minutes left to go in this third quarter, and here comes Biddeford.
Ball stolen there from the hands of Shaw. That's Landon Sirois as he is tripped up by his own teammate, giving Shaw some space. Gray's going to take advantage here. He's going to find Lay. Out to McGrath. McGrath taking his time. Looking for an option here. He's got Garrish in the paint. No look pass to Lay. Lay wasn't expecting it. O'Gwyn's going to recover, and here's Sylvain on McGrath. He's going to put that one over him. 28-27, first lead of the game here for the Tigers.
Not the start to the half the Dragons wanted, but plenty of time to turn it around.
Shaw into Garrish. Into McGrath. McGrath is going to bobble that one, and that'll fall out of bounds. Much to the excitement of Travis Edgerton. Owen Quinn going to come in here and replace Gray. Again, Gray not having a very productive night. O'Gwyn. Back on Quinn, as seen earlier in the game. Searles over to Sylvain. Sylvain's got an open three. That looks strong, and it is. That three is going to fall in between the rim and the backboard.
I think if you're the Dragons here, if this persists, maybe give Finn White a throw in the game, give Keegan Cummings, and mix it up a little bit, see what the bench can do.
That's a good point, Kaz. Big energy guy for the Dragons, Finn White. He is sitting on the bench, number 5. Could see him getting some minutes here. He saw some minutes earlier in the season. Here's Garrish into the paint. Guys jumping all around him. He's going to get that one up, and one for Garrish.
Great take from Garrish. Got him with a pump fake, jumping up and over. And he's taking up and under them, and boom, boom.
Boom, boom. Garrish trying to make it boom, boom, boom for 3 points. Garrish shooting that one through some adversity as he fell over. He's going to try to make this one a 3-point play. Gymnasium goes silent. Shot is up. Shot is short. Searles recollects that overlay. Offensive foul there on number 12, Landon Sirois. He's confused on that one. Thinks he may have just tripped up. No malintentions there from Sirois, as Shaw's going to take it in here into the front court. Over to Garish. Garish from the middle of the arc. Tries for another no-look pass to Lay, but that's stolen away by Searles. Searles going to take that one into the paint, and that's going to snake around the arm of Garish. 30-29 is the score here in favor of the Tigers. 2 remaining in the third quarter. Shaw is shoved off the ball by Sirois. No call. Another turnover there for Shaw. And the layup is good for Sirois.
You do see some hustle from Ryland Lay there. He's known to be the guy that's booking it back to go up for the block. We need more energy like that in this game.
What is going on?
Another turnover here from Shaw. Great defense there by Shaw and McGrath. They'll keep that one out of the hoop. Here's a corner three, way over, and Searles is going to grab that. They'll make a positive out of that play. And timeout here with some frustration on the Dragon bench.
Visible anger from Coach Clark as the Biddeford Tigers have doubled the score that they walked into this half with in just 6.5 minutes, while the Dragons have only added 4 to their tally.
Again, as you mentioned, not the start you want to see. Dragons falling away from their strong defense they had earlier to start the game. Again, they had an 8-0 run and continued to build on that. Again, that was a result of some strong defense. Kaz, how do you think they can get back to that way they started the game?
I think they need to. I think they should come out the way they started, same lineup, and then stay more positive about things. That always helps.
Again, turnovers starting to hurt the Dragons here. A couple of turnovers from Shaw the past 30 seconds. Little mistakes here hurting the Dragons. Trying to rein in the Tigers here. Gray back into the game. Looking for some redemption. Here's McGrath for a long three. That's good. Swish there from McGrath, much to the appreciation of Oscar Gartside on the bench. Here's Yaba. Edgerton took a bunch of steps there. Gray and Searles wrestling for that ball.
Jump ball, Brunswick ball going down.
Again, Dragons do have the possession arrow. They will maintain the ball. Here's Shaw. He's got Quinn into the game. Garish tried to find a Shaw speeding through the paint. Incomplete. Tigers in their own front court. Sirois around Shaw. Trying to get that one up, and it's blocked by Garish. Edgerton thinking about a three, and he's taking it down. Kaz, I must say, I think that's about the 4th time this game Shaw has fallen off the ball at the hands of Sirois. They're going to call a hold on Shaw, looks like. No foul.
I think that they just called a double foul, actually, Robbie. I think they called a foul on both teams there.
Come out of that one even, I guess. Biddeford's going to maintain the ball here, as they did have it before. Shaw's going to fall again. And Sirois, what's the call there?
He has been ejected from the game.
Landon Sirois making contact on Brendan Shaw again.
I believe he has been ejected. Sorry,
That'll bring the Brunswick student section to their feet. Good play there by Shaw, drawing some fouls there from a clearly frustrated Sirois. Assuming we'll have a couple of free throws here for Shaw.
We'll have something, I assume, yeah. I mean, if he's ejected, maybe, yeah.
Sirois going to come out of the game. And a couple of replacements coming in here. We got Ernie Dorr and O'Gwyn. Kelly O'Gwyn for the Tigers. Owen McGrath for another 2. That's 5 points here for him, as Dragons are going to tie it back up, 34-34.
His total is up to 12 on the night.
Dragons come out strong after that timeout, and Logan Gray's going to make a good stop there on defense, and he's coming right back the other way. Off to McGrath. McGrath into the paint, and that's going to be a foul there. Exaggerated foul there by McGrath. Team huddle for the Tigers here, right where McGrath is trying to stand. Trying to figure things out.
Owen McGrath and Trevor both up to 12 points here. Owen certainly having a night.
McGrath looking to take back the lead for the Dragons, and he does. Off the back of the rim, off the front of the rim, off the backboard, and in. He's got another attempt here. 35-34 is the score. 8.7 remaining in the third quarter. 2 points collected there for McGrath. 36-34. Time is ticking. 7 seconds. 5 seconds. Poked away by Shaw. Pass intended for Edgerton. Some talking going on in between Shaw and Edgerton. Long 3 there as time expires. Here's Shaw. He'll let that expire.
That's a great way to end the quarter from the Brunswick Dragons, and a disappointing one for the Biddeford Tigers.
Again, not sure if Sirois was ejected. He still remained on the bench.
Sirois was not ejected. He just went over, tapped the scores table. I believe he's checking back into the game here.
How do you put on Do Not Disturb?
Oh, okay.
Kaz, it'll be interesting to see if Sirois does come back into the game, if they put him back out against Shaw. Again, they had been talking previously in the game. Shaw seeming to be in Sirois' head a little bit. Sirois making some plays on Shaw. It'll be interesting to see the interaction between the two.
Absolutely, Ethan. I'm personally looking forward to it. You gotta love a little tension in sports. It really makes the game the game.
Again, we can hope that they maintain a clean game here.
Yeah, hopefully nobody gets injured.
Sirois back in, and Shaw's going to give him a bump. Sirois guarding Lay right now. Shaw's going to take Edgerton. Again into the front court, guarded by Gray. Again, he's going to find Searle. Into the paint on McGrath. Sylvain and Sirois playing hot potato as a deep 3 there by Sylvain is going to fall off. Sirois giving it back to Searle. Searle trying to spin around McGrath. Tough angle there. And ball's going to bounce out. O'Gwyn looking for the ball. They're going to call a hold there on Gray.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about that. Definitely might have been a jump ball. Probably a jump ball. That was a jump ball, yeah.
Looked like Gray was just trying to get the ball there in between the arms of O'Gwyn. Here's Sirois bouncing it in for Searle. Kicking that one out to Edgerton. The rebound there taken by Julius Searles, and he's got himself quite a few points tonight. Shaw's got an open McGrath for a corner 3. That's up, and that is in! How do you do, Owen McGrath? Owen McGrath on fire here the past couple minutes. That'll bring him up to 15 points on the night. From the free throw line is Landon Sirois. 39-38 Dragons, 6:45 remaining in this game. Here's Gray. He's going to find Lay. Out to Shaw. Shaw's going to be tripped up. Boy, do these guys like to make Shaw fall over.
Shaw has been getting hit tonight, and the student section is riling up the Biddeford players. Things might get interesting here, folks.
Brendan Shaw looking like Robbie Bowen, the football quarterback out there, getting tons of pressures tonight, hitting the floor a few times.
Ref discussing something with the table here. Quite frankly, he's done a great job tonight. I've been impressed with this reffing crew.
Trying to keep tensions to a minimum as McGrath is going to inbound this one here. McGrath has been hot. Pushing and shoving from Sirois and Shaw. Sirois back on Shaw. Sirois running the wrong way. Good move there by Shaw as Lay is going to spin around here. He's going to kick that one out to Gray. Gray looking for his first points of the night. He's going to find McGrath. McGrath thought about the three. He'll drive into the paint instead and float that one in. McGrath is on fire, baby. 10 points here from McGrath in the past few minutes here. Commanding this Dragon comeback. Here is Edgerton. Over to Searles, Julius Searles. He'll find O'Gwyn. O'Gwyn thought about the three. He's going to back up. Garish giving him some space. Tried for the step back. Didn't take it. He'll take a long three here. That's off the front of the rim. Bouncing around. Lay's going to cover that one for the Dragons. Handing it off to their boy McGrath into Shaw. Shaw's going to take that one into the paint. He'll kick that one out for Gray. Gray into the paint. He's shoved away. And he's going to head to the line, looks like, for a couple of shots.
Momentum definitely behind the Dragons' backs here. They didn't start out how they wanted, but now they've definitely turned it back around.
Kaz,
On a 12-4 run here.
Yeah, Kaz, interesting to note here, we got Travis Edgerton, number 10. He's got 4 fouls, and now Owen Sylvain, number 24, has 4 fouls. Logan's Gray is going to get his first points of the game here.
So Landon Sirois is also 1 foul away from an ejection as well. We've got 3 players on Biddeford edging an ejection here.
See what you did there, Kaz?
Travis Edgerton, edging, very, very similar terminology, if you will.
Yes, Robert would appreciate that wordplay, Kaz. All right, here's the situation. 5:29 remaining in the fourth quarter. 42-38 in favor of the Dragons. Momentum building for the team in white. Hoping to come out with a big victory here, trying to solidify their spot in a close playoff race.
Owen McGrath now with 19 points. He has been pioneering this Dragons comeback. I say he breaks 20 tonight. Ethan, what do you think?
It certainly seems to be the way things are going here for him. Hitting his threes, making some twos when he feels like it. Big night here for McGrath, the sophomore. Again, a very young Dragons team.
Versus the very old Biddeford team.
Gray's second free throw, too short. Garish is going to get the rebound. His layup attempt blocked by Searles. McGrath has got another 2. Faked away the defender there, and he is up to 21.
He cannot miss. He simply cannot miss. 21 points now for Owen McGrath.
There's Edgerton spinning into the paint. He's going to kick that one out to Sylvain. High to O'Gwyn, guarded by Lay. Behind the back, he'll bobble that. Good defense here from Lay. O'Gwyn's going to drive into the paint, kick it out to Searles. Searles, he's going to find Edgerton under the rim. Edgerton trying for the reverse layup. Searles is going to get that one instead. 44-40 the score in favor of the Dragons. 4:44 remaining in the fourth quarter. Lay going to float that one out to Shaw. Lay open for 3 there to Gray. McGrath in the corner. Another 2 attempt here. 23 points for number 23, Owen McGrath. Automatic. Edgerton hoping to respond. He's going to lay that one off to Sylvain. Julius Searles up. He's going to gather his own rebound there in contest with Garish. Garish is a loose strap there on his knee brace. Sylvain going to drive that one in the paint, float it up, short. Plenty of shots here, plenty of rebounds. The boys stat padding out there, and the Dragons are going to come away with it. 46-40. Lay. Out to McGrath. He's going to find Gray. Gray's open. Over to Shaw. Shaw in the corner. Garish. He's going to find Gray. Gray's going to take a three. Just off the front of the rim. Gray, good hustle there to keep that ball in. He's going to find McGrath. Question at this point not will McGrath make the shot, it's where is he going to make the shot from? Is it going to be a three or a two? Garish going to get that ball from Lay. He's going to fall backwards, and that's going to be off the rim as O'Gwyn's going to regain here with some speed. Edgerton, and that's going to be blocked. Foul there.
You know what? The ref is always right. That one looked like all ball to me from Brennan Shaw, but here come two from Edgerton.
Shaw being quite the gentleman tonight. That's only his second foul. Playing quite a few minutes. Edgerton's going to get a couple of points out of this situation here. 46-41. Trying to cut the lead down to 4 with 2:58 remaining. That's off, and Lay is there to get the rebound. Lay taking his time. He's going to find McGrath. McGrath looking for a lane here. He's going to find Garish. Garish is open. Back to McGrath. Driving around the top of the arc. He'll kick that one out to Lay. Lay's going to take that one in the paint. He's going to find Gray. Gray's got an open three. Gray's going to take it, and that's going to fall in. 49-41. 8-point lead here for the Dragons. Bodies all over the floor here as Edgerton goes sliding across the floor.
Timeout taken by Biddeford. It's a very smart move by the coaches there. Had that timeout not been taken, it would have been a travel had Edgerton moved.
McGrath and Gray ended up on the floor there, joined by Edgerton, who carried the ball. Tripped up there. 2:24 remaining in this Class A South matchup here.
Dragons leading 49-41 at this moment. Biddeford is dealing with quite some foul trouble. Three of their active players on the floor being at 4 flat fouls. Those players being Owen Sylvain, number 12, and Travis Edgerton.
It will be Landon Sirois, number 12. Again, this could come into play here as the Biddeford Tigers might need to start fouling here to try to hold back these Dragons.
Definitely do not have any fouls.
Not much to give here for the Tigers. And here's Edgerton. He's going to float that one in to Searles. Back to Edgerton. Edgerton spinning out to Sylvain. Back to Searles. Here's Ernie Dorr into the game for the Tigers. It's going to be a foul there on Logan Gray. His fourth of the game.
2 shots coming for Owen Monroe here. Ernie Dorr, sorry.
First shot is up and no good. Ernie Dorr hoping to cut this lead down to 7. Shot is off all parts of the rim once again. No good. Garrett's going to get that one over to Lay. He's going to lay that one off for Shaw. Falling down to Sylvain. Shaw's going to try to clip him. That's not good. Lay going to keep that one in. Two-handed behind the back. Over the head throw. I'm going to get a foul here. It's going to be on number 33, Trevor Garish, his first foul of the night. Sylvain with some speed into the front court. He'll slow things down. Sirois over to O'Gwyn for a long three. No good. Garish there. Has quite a bit of size over Sirois, who was hoping for that rebound. Garish says not today. Here's McGrath. Two hands on the back there. Sylvain. That'll be Sylvain's 5th foul of the night, I believe. He's got 5 fouls.
Sylvain is out of the game.
Sylvain still remains in the game.
Sylvain is out of the game. They're just figuring it out player-wise. Here he comes.
Sylvain now being informed that is his 5th foul of the night. He's going to come off in favor of number 13, Moise Yaba. Yaba seen a few minutes tonight. Sylvain pretty frustrated on the bench over there. Could be joined by his buddies Sirois and Edgerton in a few minutes here. They are also in foul trouble. 1:20 remaining here. Here's McGrath over to Gray. Gray to Garish. Quick passing here from the Dragons. Shaw back to McGrath. 2 guys on him. Back to Shaw. Shaw's going to find Lay. Floats that one out to McGrath. Here's Gray. 3-second violation here called on the Dragons. Good amount of clock time killed there. 1:05 remaining. 8-point lead for the Dragons. Oh, Shaw is blindsided there at the top of the arc. Shaw facing plenty of violence tonight. Hit the court quite a few times. He might need to get checked out by athletic trainer Krista Henley after this one. Here's Garish for a wide open layup. Score extended to a 10-point lead here.
That should seal things. 10 points in 30 seconds feels unlikely. But never impossible. Hold up. Here we are. 51-44, 29 seconds to go.
O'Gwyn's 3 is going to fall in. 7 points is the difference here. 29 seconds remaining. Dragons are going to have the ball as they come in. You'd expect a quick foul from Biddeford.
Yeah. Well, what Biddeford's going to initially try to do is stop the ball from being inbounded. If it takes more than 5 seconds for the ball to be inbounded, it is a violation and a change of possession. Biddeford's going to try and force that play. If that doesn't work, then it should be a quick foul from Biddeford.
And again, they're going to have to be careful with that. They got guys in foul trouble.
They have important players in foul trouble, might I add.
Both coaches drawing up their play here. Dragons trying to seal a very important playoff, impactful win here. Dragons going to march out a new lineup here. Owen Quinn into the game. A little bit more speed than Trevor Garish. A little bit shiftier. Full press here from the Tigers. Owen Quinn's going to run a route. Ball inbounded to McGrath. And he's got hands on him.
Biddeford now has 1 foul to give, meaning they can foul 1 more time, and after that they'll start going into foul trouble.
O'Gwyn going to take that foul, his first of the night. McGrath going to receive the inbound again. He's fouled. He's going to make his way down for a couple of opportunities to extend this lead.
2 shots now for McGrath here.
Garish looking to come back in for the Dragons. 3 seconds killed since the timeout. Seems to be some confusion going on here on the Biddeford side as to who is going to come in. Looks like Ernie Dorr is going to be that guy. McGrath's first shot is short off the front of the rim. He's got another chance to extend the lead here. 7 points is the difference. Shot is up, and that's going to fall in. Good shot there from McGrath.
24 points now in this game for Owen McGrath.
Here's Owen Gwynn trying to get a quick 3 here. Gray giving him some space, unfortunately, but he will not take advantage. Pass from Garish there, intended for Lay. It's going to fall out of bounds, giving the Tigers a chance here.
Biddeford ball here.
15.5 remain on the play clock. Ball floated high. Garish is going to collect that one. He'll give it to Shaw. Expecting a foul here. Shaw's going to regain that, spinning around. And that'll be number 11 for the Tigers. Ernie Dorr going to give Shaw a hug, and Shaw's going to head to the line. Shaw's first shot is going to be good. 9-point lead here. 9.9 seconds remaining. Dragons seem to have this one in the bag as they high-five each other out at the half-court line. Shaw's going to make it a 10-point lead. O'Gwyn with some speed in here. He's going to take that one in the paint, lay it up all the way around the rim a couple of times, and it'll fall in. Gray's going to let the clock die there. 54-46 win for the Dragons. A very important win for them as they are heading into a playoff push. That is going to be their 4th win in a row. Again, they have beat Freiburg, Freeport, Westbrook, and Biddeford, a couple of weaker teams. Biddeford a close matchup for them. They will be back here in the Brunswick High School Gymnasium on Thursday to face a tough Greeley. Again, Greeley 9-6. Plenty of heel points there to be gained for the Dragons. Thank you for tuning in tonight. X Factor tonight is number 23 for the Dragons, a sophomore, Owen McGrath. 24 points, strong showing from him. Some great play all around for the Dragons. Good to get a win here. And we will see you tomorrow night in Biddeford as the Wickport boys hockey team will take on Biddeford there. And then back here on Thursday night as the Dragons take on Greeley.
Thank you very much for tuning in, and have a nice evening, folks.
All right, let's go. Where is exit?